currently at Legacy Hair Studios with my good friend LaCaria. She always hooks me up as a barber, so she always hooks me up. And so we're here again talking about we're young entrepreneurs. She is running a business. I also run a business in real estate called Hill Estates. And a lot of times you don't see people your age or us running businesses like that. So we're here to give you the real of the real when it comes down to running a business. Being young and running a business. So LaCaria, tell me a little bit about your experience here at Legacy.
I think that entrepreneurship isn't for everybody, and I think that once you get to a place where you can accept that everything doesn't go how you want it to go, then if you plan on, being an entrepreneur, it's easier to, just kind of go with the punches, because that's what it's about in no matter what industry you're in. When you decide to go in business for yourself, it's just know that everything isn't going to go as planned, but you got to stay the course.
True.
So
you definitely do got to stay the course, because again, like with our type of businesses, our businesses are more customer service based. So our businesses are based on the customer, you know what I'm saying? And so like with real estate and also with hair, things don't always seem to go as planned. And so the biggest thing that I realize with people is that the reason why it's not for everybody is because most people think that, oh, I'm gonna get in business, I'm gonna make this money real fast, we gonna have all of this. And it's not like that, because a lot of times what you see on social media and YouTube is the finished product after years of putting in work and hustling and stuff like that. But it's about time and consistency, and that's the biggest thing. So what made you want to go into business for yourself?
This is just a stepping stone to what's bigger. I've always been an entrepreneur. From freelancing, before I was in my studio, I was going from house to house and, your typical kitchen stylist. However, I held myself to a certain professionalism, even though I was going to houses and everything like that. I've just always liked that independence of, entrepreneurship, and I just want to be able to kind of have something to pass down to the next generation.
Hence the name Legacy.
Yeah, that's what it's about. That's what it's about for me.
Yeah, because definitely the benefits of being in business for yourself is definitely time. Like you can schedule your time no matter how you like it. You can schedule your time for, if I'm gonna work these many hours and different things like that. You're not held to anybody. But on the flip side of it too, y'all, is
the
that
responsibility is yeah, you have that independence, but are you going to be able to handle that responsibility as well? You know?
Because again,
what they say, to whom much is
given, much is required.
Yes.
So you gotta understand that, like when you're doing something like this, when you starting a business or anything like that, if you don't work, you don't eat, because it's all on you. It's not like a consistent pay. It's not like you're guaranteed 2 weeks of pay. Like that's not 2 weeks up and get paid. No, if you're not out there working, if you're not out here hustling, you're not going to see the benefits of it.
You're not going to flourish, and it doesn't happen overnight. You gotta really be disciplined. You gotta be disciplined with entrepreneurship. It's freedom, but you gotta have some type of discipline.
Yeah, I came across this video on Instagram talking about, this guy said it takes about 10 years, about 5 to 10 years for a real business to really be, concrete and solidified. So again, like we live in a society again where everything needs to be microwaved overnight. And like some people are microwave sensations, but then where are they at 5, 10 years from now? You get what I'm saying? So what may be in one moment may not be the next thing. And so a lot of times people are starting different things, but they're not finishing it because they don't have that. You have to have that. I don't know how to explain it, but you gotta have that. You gotta have that urgency. You know what I'm saying? That hunger. You know what I'm saying, to make it happen for yourself. You gotta definitely have that hunger to make it happen for yourself.
And it's also with entrepreneurship, when you start anything on your own, I feel like you should go into it with, how can I help the next generation? How can I help the world? How can I pour into the world? It's not, I mean, money is good. You know what I mean? Money is good. Power is cool and all that other stuff. But how are you pouring into the next people? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's where I think longevity comes into as well.
That's true. That's so true. Because, oh, that's another thing. Money, while you need it to survive, money is not the, if you're doing everything based upon money, you're not going to, that's not a strong enough reason to start a business. Because trust and believe, when money is tight and things are not, it's not going to keep you going. So I think a lot of times people start stuff with momentary zeal, not understanding that zeal can leave, but passion is what fuels the zeal. So you have to have passion for what you're going to do, you know what I'm saying? Then you put together a plan, like you were at Floyd Barbershop. That's where I reconnected with LaCaria. We grew up together. So she was at back in the day. So I reconnected at Floyd's, right? I never went to a Floyd Barbershop in my life. I've always used, I went to hood barbershops. And then my dad cut my hair for the majority of my life. So I called there, I said, I've never been to this place, but y'all cut black hair? That's the question I asked, you know what I'm saying? Because I just associated that, no offense to my Caucasian brothers and sisters, but I just associated that with, you know what I mean? Like, hey, y'all cut black hair? And they say, yeah, we have LaCaria. She cut your hair now, I said, LaCaria.
Sounds familiar.
They sound familiar. So, but I said that to say, I set it up to say, like, didn't you have a plan before you even started your own studio?
I mean, for me, hair has always been everything. Like when I was little, I mean, back in the day, I was going from house to house, braiding hair, sitting on the stoop, sitting on the porches, just hustling that way. And then, of course, as you get older, you want to kind of branch out, flourish, you want to learn how to do more things. So for me, it's always been the ultimate goal to get my license, get my master's, and, stay within the industry no matter what I was doing. I knew I wanted to be in this industry. I wanted to, start my own brand, start my own legacy within this industry. Because that's the only thing that came natural to me. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's not to say that I can't do something else. I know I can do anything else, but this is what I love to do.
Right.
So, yeah, I definitely had a plan. I mean, between getting my license and getting experience, first and foremost, I didn't want to just jump out there and not be able to do a wide variety of hair. You have to have a foundation in anything you start, and I took time, years and years of practicing my craft and, just gaining that experience, gaining that exposure that I needed to kind of jump out there and start the studio. And then from here, start something bigger, where I can build a team and build a family off of. So definitely had a plan though. Definitely had short-term goals, long-term goals. I think that's important.
True that.
Yes.
And why? Because you need a plan. So, like, ladies and gentlemen, like, you're not going to get any money from a bank with just saying, oh, I just have this idea, I'm going to get money doing this. You have to show how.
And be legit.
And you got to be legitimate, man. You have to
Everybody
be
tries
legitimate.
to do everything under the table nowadays, and it's just like, well,
Uncle Sam is going to get you.
Be legit.
You gotta be legit, man. You have to have a legit product, a legit service. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to have a plan. Like, you gotta put a plan behind what you're trying to do. You get what I'm saying? So that people can take what you do seriously. You know what I mean? Because you're not gonna ever gain that respect with not having a plan. You know what I mean? If you coming up to an angel investor, somebody who wanna invest in your business, come with them with a plan. You know what I'm saying? Like, you always should have your 2-minute elevator, pitch ready to go.
Elevator pitch.
Because you never know who you're going to come across.
Yeah.
You never know who you're going to come across. And so that's what I encourage the most. Like, even with real estate, you know what I'm saying? I keep my business cards in my wallet just in case I didn't have my physical card holder with me. I keep some cards in my wallet. You know what I'm saying? Also, you can go to, again, BrandonHillRealty1Group.com. You find me there. See all the houses. But I'm just saying, like, you need a plan.
You need a network as well. If you're going to be an entrepreneur, you have to be willing to kind of put yourself out there and get uncomfortable. You have to get really uncomfortable with what you're doing, especially in a service-based industry or when you're working with people. You know what I mean? You gotta, if you can't speak for yourself, how do you expect somebody else to, you know, support you and believe in you? You know what I mean?
That's very true.
Yeah, you gotta get uncomfortable, step out that box.
And that's the thing, like, if you're not willing to get uncomfortable, those people you see who are millionaires and different things like that, if they were willing to get uncomfortable. You get what I'm saying? Like, when you step out here, these are uncharted territories, you know what I'm saying? And so, like, you have to be willing to get outside of the box. And another thing that I would advise, that if that's not you, then connect with a person that you can trust that can be that spokesperson. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So what do you say for the person who's like, you know, kind of fearful of, you know, they have an idea, but they kind of scared?
Pray on it.
That's the best answer I can give you.
Nah, for real.
You meant to pray.
You gonna do a lot of sleepless nights when you about to take a big risk and put your all into everything and you don't know how it's gonna turn out. You gotta pray on it. You gotta really like pray on it and just be like, either you're gonna do it or you're not gonna do it. At the end of the day, you can't keep going back and forth with yourself and fighting yourself, getting other people's opinion. Like, what do you think? You can't ask other people that have never done something that you're trying to do.
Exactly.
You can't ask them. You can't get advice from those people. You know what I mean? So pray on it and just, if that's something that's really in your heart to do, do it. Because at the end of the day, if you don't do it, you're gonna live your life with that big regret. Like, well, what would have happened if I would have done this? So pray on it and just take that leap of faith and go from there.
Yeah, you definitely got to do that. I'm a pastor, and she pretty much preaches that for me. Yeah, like for real, like in all seriousness, that's what you have to do. Like, you have to definitely take that up with God. Like, don't be jumping out there. Don't jump out too soon without talking to the one who created it all for your plan.
People talk to the wrong person.
You talk to the wrong people. And then here's the other thing is too, a lot of people say be careful about who you share your dreams with. I want you to think about it from another perspective, right? They tell you to do that because some people are going to talk you down and stuff like that. But you know what that does? It only reveals who's for you early and who's against you early. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then you'd be like, okay. Mental note. I know not to come around. I know you got that envy about you and stuff like that. In business. It's not complex, but it is. You get what I'm saying?
And it's rewarding, you know, when you go out there into entrepreneurship and stuff first time, and you learn so much. It builds your character. It turns you into a person you didn't even know you were gonna be, you know. So yeah. Yeah.
So that's all we got for you guys today with our legacy leadership. You get what I'm saying? I hope you guys get anything out of this. You know, we'll be coming back at you from time to time, giving you some more tips. Yeah. But we can't give it all away in this one episode. You get what I'm saying? So again, this is Brandon.
Hey guys.
So we're back here. You know what I'm saying? Building legacy.
Yes.
All right, building legacy. All right.